Join us on a hike to the epic coastal views from God's Thumb and the Knoll. In today's video, we'll share the highlights and what you need to know to do the hike yourself. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. This hike isn't just about sweeping ocean views. Remember to look up close for wildlife like this newt. And these fascinating mushrooms. The hike out to the ocean goes through beautiful moss-covered forest. The trailhead is in Lincoln City on the Central Oregon coast, a 2-hour drive west of Portland. You can find the trailhead by navigating to the Knoll at Cascade Villages Head Trail on Google Maps. This is what the parking area looks like at the trailhead.
So the weather report said it was going to rain all weekend, so I'm pretty excited that we have had on and off rain with some blue sky. We'll see how it goes as we go out. See if there's any view at the end, the top of God's Thumb.
The recommended route on all trails is about 4.3 miles long. We made it a little longer by making it a loop and taking a different trail on the way back, so there are a couple of options that you can choose from. We did this hike on February 20th, so just keep in mind there will likely be mud like this if you go in the winter. The weather kept flip-flopping between sun, light rain, and even a hailstorm when we got to the end. And here's the point where the trail opens up onto the Knoll. The Knoll has incredible views of the ocean, Lincoln City, and nearby Devil's Lake. And unlike the hike's ultimate destination, God's Thumb, we found that the Knoll wasn't very crowded at all. This part felt kind of like running around the hills in The Sound of Music. After the Knoll, the hike goes back into the woods for the hike to God's Thumb. Our friend Kel made us these awesome Adventures with Holly and Brian t-shirts that Brian's modeling here. Here's some more of that exceptional mud. And the trail pops out again into the open as you approach God's Thumb, which feels kind of like the edge of the world.
Looks really stormy down there. Very taciturn sort of day.
And there it is. This part actually seemed a bit dangerous as the mud was very slippery and it's at the edge of a cliff. I would recommend microspikes or shoes with very good traction.
trail has become this cutout. It's pretty amazing.
Being out there really does feel like being at the edge of the world. There's the view back out across the trail. And of course, this is where the hail or sleet or whatever it was started. While you're in the area, be sure to check out these other nearby things to explore.
So what do you think?
I can't believe we just found this, because we've been looking in really obscure areas. It's right out in the open, just in the sand.
It's amazing.
Thanks for watching Adventures with Holly and Brian. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more of the best of the Pacific Northwest and beyond. See you next time.